Hey cruisers, I'm Sherry with CruiseTipsTV.com, and today we have breaking news coming from Carnival Cruise Line and another Carnival brand, Princess Cruises. We are going to start with the breaking news from Carnival Cruise Line, who today has announced that they have actually extended their pause in operations in the United States through the end of May 2021. So they're adding a month to their pause in operations. Here's what the line is stating. We continue to work on plans to resume operations and are encouraged by the focus to expedite vaccine production and distribution, which are having a demonstrated impact on improving public health. If your cruise has been impacted, you will receive an email today with your options. Now, I think a lot of the buzz today about this particular cancellation is that it kind of bumps the Carnival Mardi Gras inaugural sailings right out of May. We checked on the website, and Carnival is showing Mardi Gras sailings starting in June. So they have sailings for June 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th. As of today, that could change. I would say that if you're interested in cruising on Mardi Gras, know that these dates could be pushed out yet again, just depending. What the entire cruise industry is undoubtedly waiting on right now is direction from the CDC. It is certainly not their choice not to be cruising again, right? They need the CDC to provide them with the next level of instructions for resumption of cruising. That's the short version of the story, folks. But we know that Carnival, if they had their way, would probably try to get out there as soon as possible. If you're looking to cruise on Mardi Gras, know that this ship is going to be very, very popular when it first starts sailing. You might want to work with your travel agent to put a hold on a cabin, because what may happen, and again, this is just speculation, but what may happen with Mardi Gras is that the demand will exceed the supply, and that you might find that once we really learn when cruising is going to restart again, that you won't be able to get a room. So check with your travel agent, get their professional advice on how to handle your Mardi Gras booking, and hang in there, folks. We're all frustrated and wanting to get back out there, but we want to do it safely, and we are one step closer. We're one step closer. You can feel it coming. Now, in addition to the cancellations with Carnival Cruise Line today, Princess very shortly thereafter announced that they are going to be canceling some of their sailings in Alaska. They have not formally canceled the entire Alaska season. That has not happened. However, this is what they said. As Princess continues to review and assess operations as a result of the Canadian Transport Ministry's interim order that closed Canadian ports and waters to passenger vessels, the company has found it necessary to cancel the following voyages. Alaska 7-day voyage of the Glaciers cruises sailing between Vancouver, British Columbia and Anchorage, also known as Whittier. Pacific coastals that start or end in Vancouver, British Columbia, and Canadian adventure sailings round trip from Southampton, UK. I didn't even know there were Canadian adventure sailings sailing round trip from Southampton. That's really cool. Anyhow, what they're essentially saying is that they are engaged with various officials in the US and Canadian government to try to preserve a portion of the Alaska and Canada, New England 2021 cruise seasons. So that could mean that there's some hope for sailing out of Alaska, to Alaska, perhaps out of Seattle, with some way to make an exception to the Passenger Vessel Services Act, but we just don't know that yet. For right now, Princess is not canceling their entire Alaska season. They're not canceling those Seattle one-ways, for example. They are, however, canceling voyages on Grand Princess, Coral Princess, Majestic, Royal, and Ruby. That doesn't mean it's all of them. That's just what's on the list of canceled voyages. So if you're on one of those ships, make sure that you go to the the Princess website, and just double check to see if your cruise was canceled. Now, they're doing something interesting with the way that they're handling rebooking refunds and all of that. Listen to this. For guests currently booked on a canceled voyage who had paid in full already, as of right now, for your Alaska one that was canceled, Princess will automatically rebook you to the same cruise or cruise tour in 2022. If that's what you want to do, no action is required. You're going to be automatically rebooked. Now, one of the things about that that's good is that they're going to preserve your fare from your cruise. if you do not want to do that, once they complete the booking transfer, if that's what you do not want to do, you can choose a future cruise credit equivalent to 100% of the cruise fare paid plus an additional future cruise credit of 10%, or you can get a full refund. So you have basically 3 choices of how to handle this, but the automatic choice that Princess will be applying to your booking is to move you to a cruise next year. If you're not paid in full, you'll automatically receive the future cruise credit equivalent to 100% plus 10%. All right. I know this is a lot, friends, but hold out hope. We are getting closer. Let me know in the comments section below if your cruise was impacted, and we would love to invite you to follow us on social media. You can find us at Cruise Tips TV on Instagram, where we post fun daily life updates. On Facebook, we have a really great Facebook page, and also on Twitter. Thank you all so very much for following along, and until next time, we'll see you on the high seas.